So here it is. We made it. Finally, Verdansk is back. Warzone is back. Call of Duty is back. Even though Warzone is definitely not Call of Duty, but apparently that's the narrative floating around on the socials, on the streets, the interweb streets these days. Call of Duty is back. We're saved. COD is saved. We're back, fam. We are so back. By the same people that are saying this, though, are the same people that were putting up screenshots claiming that Call of Duty was never dying, it was always healthy, and we're all just clickbaiting and rage baiting with those numbers, those Steam numbers, right? The Steam numbers meant nothing. Call of Duty's still fine, but now apparently it's saved and we're back, and everything is gooey over here on this side. I feel like I got to bring some balance a little bit. We're going to keep this video a little short. I'm seeing a lot of, I'll just say overhype out here. Like there definitely is some fake hype. We got some people that are actually neutral about it. They see it for what it is. And yeah, it's cool to play on it for the first few games. And then once you get used to it again, it's just back to the same old, same old. I'm seeing a few people out here that actually, you know, they're not blinded by that nostalgia and that whole nine, that COVID COD nostalgia. And then there's people just straight up hating, and it's hard for me to go to like either side of it. Like I could just explain my experience with it, just try to bring some balance to the situation. Like it's just, dude, is it all bad? I would say no. Is it all good? It's definitely not all good, especially over there on the multiplayer side, fam. I swear they tweaked the matchmaking. It's even worse. You know when you're running into like an entire team of Master Prestiges, and then when you end up finishing that game out, you go and you look, and it was like a full party of 4, 5, or 6, all Master Prestiges, and you and your whole team is just a bunch of solos, man. Like the matchmaking in this game is so AIDS, dude. Like they need, this is why we need competition in this space. And we had idiots out here when XDefiant was around and it wasn't being shut down that just, they couldn't see that. Even though, and I said this in so many videos, man, I got hated on by the XDefiant fanboys because I was saying words about that game that they didn't like. I wanted to see the game succeed, but I had beefs with the game. I wasn't in love with the gameplay with XDefiant. XDefiant had a few issues, but we should have still tried to support that game regardless because of what they were trying to do and what that game could have accomplished if it took off and what it meant to Call of Duty. But we just had a lot of dumb people in this community that did not see that. But listen, the gameplay you guys are seeing, this is just a little bit of boot camp gameplay. I was just going to throw some multiplayer gameplay in here, but I just decided to jump into boot camp just to record a little gameplay for you guys for this video because I hopped into Warzone Verdansk for my first game, and dude, it's an absolute joke. Like I'm sitting there and everybody is text chatting and everybody is talking about cheaters, man. You see all these different names talk about how they just left the game. They saw cheaters in there, multiple cheaters in there. So it's the start of the game. I get a quick kill, get sent to the gulag, win my gulag. I'm coming back in and I'm seeing these people talk, yo, report this dude, sticky aim. He got hella sticky aim. He got this, he's got that. All these people are talking about cheaters, man. I just backed out. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to put myself through it. I'm going to end up wasting another 10, 15, 20 more minutes just to run into a cheater, and I'm sent back, and now I'm waiting to find another lobby again. I'm out, bro. I just decided just before turning this mic on to jump in here and just get a little boot camp gameplay for you guys. The amount of people talking about cheaters was just enough for me to say, you know what? I'm chilling, bro. And then I ran it over online, though. Ran it over to the socials. And I'm seeing clips of dudes with aimbot, walls. See, like, nothing has actually changed, though. Those cheaters, like, they haven't really done anything with the ricochet, not that I've noticed anyways. And from everything that I'm seeing and hearing, it seems like they haven't done much. This is why we see the cross-console play now, because they obviously have no faith, no confidence in the updates they've made to ricochet anti-cheat. But these cheaters that they've shut down with cease and desist, they've just rebranded, bro. They already know how to cheat on this engine. They've been working with it for years. I checked out a couple of these popular Warzone streamers, and there was a few that were complaining about being kind of bored. Like, it was all hype their first game or two. It was pure nostalgia. They were loving it. those first couple of games, they were hitting, man. They were absolutely in love with Warzone again. And as they hit like their fourth, their fifth game, they were talking about how it was kind of like, this is what OG Warzone 1 was. It was a little slower, a little more boring. Seeing some people complaining about the audio. And I saw a whole lot of people, including those streamers, camping as teams, like the whole nine, man. Everybody's camping. That's just what this map was, man. It was a whole lot of camp. Do I think the map is just god-awful? No, but I'm also not a Battle Royale guy, so it's just take that for what it is. You know, I don't think the map is horrible. I think it's all right, but there's a lot of people camping on this bitch, man. It was made in Modern Warfare 2019, the campiest Call of Duty ever made. Like, they went all out for the campers in that game. They wanted to look after them, give them those safe spaces and shit. So they brought that logic over to Warzone with Verdansk. But I'm not saying it's all bad. Like, the connections seemed like they were, for my limited time in there, the connections seemed like they were all right. The movement, surprisingly, I was fine with the movement, man. The movement feels very fluid. But do I think this is something that's going to help me pivot my content, maybe get away from multiplayer a little bit, move it over to Warzone? No, bro. Anybody expecting me to upload more Battle Royale, more Warzone on a regular, you ain't going to find it here, man. I might try it again. If they actually try to do something with this anti-cheat, if they actually take it seriously, you might see me try it again. But it's just, I've never been much of a Battle Royale guy, and I'm not seeing enough incentive. Like, it just looks like too much frustration and bullshit and stress. Why would I want to put myself... I already go through enough on the multiplayer side of it, man. Like, we're at our limit over here on this side, man. I had enough of this cheese. We've all had enough of this cheese. It's depressing at this point, bro. But, you know, it's not all bad over there in the multiplayer, even though they clearly care more about Warzone, especially with this season. The zombies is cool, though, man. I stand by everything I said in my video yesterday. The Shattered Veil, I think it's easily one of the top zombie maps in the game. It's one of the top zombie maps we've seen in years, man. I think it's a good map. I just did the little quest there to get the ray gun Mark II. You know, I was actually thinking about doing a little guide on that, but I'm sure there's probably a ton of people that got guides up already, so I'd just be wasting everybody's time with that shit. But, dude, the zombies is cool. It's not, you know, the matchmaking is just kind of taking me out of it, but it's not all bad over there on the multiplayer side of it. I don't see enough here to bring people back. Like, this game, this franchise has been bleeding players for a long time now. I just don't see enough. Like, yeah, the numbers might be good today. Everybody wants to see Verdansk again, and they want to see if they've fixed the problems and done something about the cheaters and all that. And once they realize in a few days' time that the cheating problem is not going away, the matchmaking is AIDS, this is buggy, that's buggy. I'm seeing people complaining about their loadouts and shit. You know, we still got these problems here, fundamental issues with the game. And I think, like, once that wears off, I can't see a lot of these people that came back today really sticking around, man. I know this is more of a depressing video. I know it's, you know, it is what it is, though, man. I don't see it. Call of Duty really got to do something if they want to bring these people back and keep them here. But that's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you on the next one.